looking over from the school gate. I deliberately kept my distance. Before Lily could react, I turned around and ran when I got to the dorm. Jake stuck his head down from the top bunk. How did it go? There are some things I can't say face to face, but back in the dorm, my courage came back. I'm gonna text her right now and tell her we're not right for each other and break up. Jake suddenly raised his voice. Why things were going great? Why aren't you right for each other? Mrs. Lily is just strict with students. What did she do wrong? Fine, my good son is betraying me for his thesis now. Jake, I saved your life, don't you dare turn against me. Just then, my phone lit up. Ryan, today was our first date. I'm sorry. It was a bad experience for you. I didn't mean to hide my identity. I hope you can forgive me through the screen. I could almost hear her gentle voice and see her face for 3 years. I often dreamed about her, but I could never see her face in my dreams. I desperately wanted to meet her, but she always kept putting it off, saying, wait until you graduate. To take care of her sensitive feelings, I boasted that even if she was the ugliest person alive, I wouldn't reject her. Until today, when I found out who she was, my excitement turned to shock. I admit I'm the fool here. After hesitating for a long time, I replied to her message, Mrs. Lily, you're a really nice person. I had a great time being friends with you. I'm sorry for running my mouth before. I hope you can forgive me. The chat box showed typing. After a long while, she finally replied, okay, whatever you say. I stared at the chat box. Feeling an indescribable sense of loss, Jake glared at me in disappointment. Ryan, you're so stupid. 3 years of feelings. And you're giving up just because she's a teacher. She's a teacher, not a fugitive. I hung my head and stammered. I've been scared of teachers since I was a kid. I can't help it. I started regretting rushing to meet her for several days. Lily didn't send any more messages every night before bed. I would read through our chat history from the beginning until sleep took me to meet her in my dreams. My birthday was coming up every year. I would receive gifts from her in advance, and her punctual birthday wishes. I guess I'll never get that again. Jake noticed I was in a bad mood lately and booked a bar booth. Told me to dress nicely and she'd take me out to have fun after class. I'll be fine, but as soon as I put down my phone, Jake called me and told me to hurry to her classroom. She whispered urgently, Ryan, come quick. Mr. Carter is blocking Lily at the door with flowers. My heart started racing and I quickly asked which classroom. I hung up the phone and ran as fast as I could. All I could think about was Lily's face. The wind was blowing hard outside. The sun was too bright and the trees by the road blurred. I wiped away my tears quickly. Lily, don't say yes to him. You said you'd only listen to me. That you only liked me. He'll never act up again. Teacher or not, you have to be mine. Finally, I climbed to the 4th floor out of breath. The hallway was empty. I didn't see Mr. Carter and I didn't see Jake. The wind blew through the hallway, tossing my messy hair. Lily walked out of the classroom. You came running so fast, were you afraid I'd run away? Lily's eyes were so gentle I couldn't tell if it was from running or from her. Mrs. Lily, I clearly had so much to say. Why did I start choking up as soon as I opened my mouth? I blamed myself for being useless in my heart. Tears fell down my face. Lily suddenly lifted my chin. Ryan, you haven't talked to me for 11 days. I really wanted to see you. So I asked your friend for help. Will you blame me? I bit my lip, afraid to cry out loud. Shook my head quickly. No, I don't blame you. I'm the one who's too cowardly. Lily gently wiped away my tears. Ryan, you're not a coward. You're the bravest and strongest man I've ever met. I've seen you carry a classmate to the infirmary, sweating profusely in the summer heat, and I've seen you go home alone to visit your parents' grave. Wipe away your tears and live optimistically. The cowardly one was me. I've known you for so long. But I only dared to watch you from behind, afraid that if I got too close, you'd run away. Meeting you was my honor after the college entrance exam. My mom rewarded me with a phone. I downloaded the most popular game. Growing up, I never had access to electronics, and I had no real friends. All I did was study. My mom always said, friends you make in school aren't real friends. They'll all leave once you graduate that summer. I almost played games obsessively. In the game, I always chose warrior characters, rough, tough guys, holding axes that could fight and take damage. But that time, I was cowering in the bushes. Getting roasted by my teammates in anger, I became friends with the enemy mage. I invited her to play every time, and she was even better at trash talking than me. With her around, we never lost a game. Trash talk teammates when we're losing. Trash talk opponents when we're winning. I told her, I'm going to college far away from home. I'm so excited just thinking about it. She said she was starting school too and could only play on weekends. And sent me a voice message, brother, when I'm not around. Don't play with other girls, okay? That's when I found out. The person who liked hiding in bushes and trash talking with me was a girl. She was my first friend in the online world. She sounded young, but we got along really well. I logged on every day to wait for her, but her avatar was always gray. When she wasn't around, I left her messages. When are you coming back, little sister, without you? Trash talking isn't even fun anymore, but there was never any reply. Luckily, that year I met Jake. He didn't like crowded places and spent money. Got a double dorm room and I benefited from it. We often played games until dawn. Until the winter break of my freshman year, she finally logged on. I immediately sent her a message, little sister. You're finally back. I thought you'd been kidnapped. And I almost lost my best friend. The other side took a while to reply. Sorry, something happened at home. I didn't log into the game. Ryan, how have you been lately? I stared at the chat box in shock. My game ID was Power Source, but she never called me Ryan before. She always called me brother. I thought for a while and replied, were you possessed? Why are you talking to me so formally? Don't do that, it scares me. The other side went silent and soon her avatar turned gray and went offline again. I sent a screenshot of the chat to Jake. He said maybe after a year the little girl grew up. He was right. The next day, the little girl logged on and apologized to me.